midnight I can take a box of celery.
All right, everybody. Madame Roy back once again. Mom and Dad are on the front porch. Oh, Mom's looking good. Huh? You feeling good, right?
Better.
That's
Better,
good.
yeah, better.
We are having some really bad storms at the moment. I would say strong, maybe not severe,
No.
but definitely strong thunderstorms.
Rolling thunder.
No wind though, luckily. Not having any wind.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the wind died down. We had a lot of wind before.
Oh, I didn't realize.
When I was on my bike earlier, we had lots of wind.
I didn't even realize.
We got 3 people. Who's here? Stephen Barber and George Stewart say, "Hey, Matt and family."
Hello.
They actually both said the same thing. That's pretty cool. We were very, very busy today. I went to some garage sales. I went to another local community sale. I'll show you guys a few of those items, but this isn't going to be all about that. Just thought we'd go ahead and have a talk from the front porch here.
Yeah, we love sitting out when it's thundering and raining, and it's so cool now.
It is. It's really nice out.
It's humid and hot today.
Yeah, it was. We were up in the 80s. That's for sure. And I'm just noticing, look at the bottom of that planter. Mom told me that
I know.
this is going to be the last year for those planters. They're really rotting
Just
through.
that one. This one's fine, but I didn't realize until I put the flowers in it I wasn't going to take them out.
You got the Buick out there? No, the Buick is actually right here. I'll show you guys. Buick is right over there. You guys can see it. The Buick gets parked in the street. Woo! Check it out. Let's see if we can get some lightning here for you guys.
We got a new car in the garage.
Oh yeah, you guys had a little teaser video the other day. Dad and I went to pick up another car. I tell you what, if I get a super chat, I'll go ahead and stand right there for a minute.
No.
Well, it's storming. Come on, guys. I know somebody's going to be able to give me a super chat. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Rain will not hurt the Buick. It's a GM. Now, if it was a Ford. Yeah, right. Yeah, Fords attract thunder and lightning and rain like a bolt, literally like a bolt of lightning. Tyler says it's raining there in Sioux Falls. Oof.
Well, the second and third time it's right here. It stops, so the sun comes.
We just got an emergency. Tornado warning in our area. Take shelter now. All right, tubers, we may have to go back inside. I just got a warning on my phone. We are in a tornado warning right now. So we're probably going to need to take shelter. I'll keep this live stream going for you guys. Tornado warning means that there's a tornado there's a confirmed sighting. There's a tornado somewhere. So you heard it here, tubers. There is a tornado somewhere around us. Now take a look at the birds. The birds are flying away, so they know something's happening. Let me see if I can see anything out there.
Those birds are all over the place.
They really, and the funny thing is, they really don't look like tornadic clouds to me. Not like ones I've seen in the past.
Real dark.
Yeah, and they're not rolling. Usually, and I've said this before, with tornadic clouds, usually you'll see them rolling. You'll actually see them like in a circular motion and protruding down. These are storm clouds, but you know what? You never know. Our weather has been so bad today when it comes to heat and on and off rain that when you have heat like that and then it cools off real quick, that combination of those two fronts can cause a lot of severe weather. Tyler says, I see on the radar it's a nasty storm with lots of wind and hail. And then I-386 says it's all on the way from Texas all up the East Coast. Yeah, I'm surprised. A lot of times it comes from the west, but yeah, nor'easters.
Texas had a lot of flooding. My sister, I was talking to her on the phone earlier, said they had a lot of flooding in Texas.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
not
didn't know that,
surprised.
yeah.
Yeah, so this is coming from Texas, going up the Panhandle, probably Georgia, the Carolinas,
Coming up
and then
the
right
East
to
Coast,
us.
yeah.
Because we're actually on we're in the very southern part of Virginia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and close to the North Carolina border.
No, Stephen Barber, I don't think I'm brave enough to chase a tornado.
Oh no, I mean.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that. But I'm telling you, we're going to keep an eye out because that tornado warning is a little scary. Though honestly, in our area, they've had those before, and we have yet to see an actual tornado, at least in this area. Now, when we lived in New York, we had a couple of them. Man. All right, tubers, I'm going to head inside for a few minutes while we have some time. I'll show you guys a few of the items that I picked up earlier. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the TV because the TV is on almost 24 hours a day when we're home. It's kind of unfortunate. Probably the coolest pickup today is this thing right here. This is a Kenwood model. Let's see, what model is this? Multiple compact disc player. Of course, a mirror finish, so it can't really read it very well. I'll have to just tell you, it's model CP-J1070. And this thing is really cool for one reason. Not only is it vintage, it's from the mid to late 90s, probably closer to the mid 90s. But check this out. When I turn it on, this thing holds 100 CDs. 50 in this rack, 50 in this rack. And the way you actually change them out, you push this little bar here and you pull it out, and you can see right there numbered 1 through 50 or 49, 50 there, and the other one is 50 through 100. And this thing does work. I'll go ahead and demonstrate it for you. You won't be able to hear anything because I do not have an amp hooked up. But basically all you do, stick a CD in there, of course, easier said than done. Put it in number 1. Close the tray there, and then if you look in the window, let me turn off this light because I think you'll see it better. And I'll go ahead and click play. You can see that little LED light. Well, that's actually an entire mechanism that goes ahead and pulls the CD in, and that's where the CD actually plays right there. So instead of the CD coming to the player comes to the CD, and I need to put it back on number 1. So let's see, disc skip to number 1, and now it should play. It was working a minute ago. Let's see if we get it working again. Yeah, there you go. You can see she plays just fine. I can maneuver through the tracks there just fine. There's no hesitation. As I've said before, if there's hesitation when you move from track to track, then chances are the laser's either going out or needs to be cleaned. Now, unfortunately, I did not get the original remote with this, but I did get the matching Kenwood receiver. So this is actually really, really cool. I can't wait to kind of play around with this. This might be something that I keep for a while. I go back here. Let's see if we can get a date on this thing. Oh, there you go. Manufactured October 1995. This has a switch here, I guess, for the different remote control modes. Your normal component or composite, I should say, or RCA jacks for in and out. I guess you can loop this through your amplifier like you would a cassette deck. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that, but there you go. And then your various remote and system control options. So that's actually pretty cool. I'm with you, Chris. I've never actually seen one like this before. I mean, I've seen the ones that Sony has, but those ones usually use like a circular carousel, not something like this. So I can't wait to actually hook this up to an amp and see what it sounds like. Now, one really funny thing, I tried to eject the CD before when with it being on, and you can see it won't actually let you open it. So what you have to do to take the CD out, you actually have to shut the whole thing off, and then it brings the actual carousel all the way over, and then and only then, once it's fully off and in standby mode, can you open it and finally eject it and pull your CD out, which I'm going to do right now because I cannot tell you how many times I've sold stereo components, CD players, cassette decks, and I left my media in there, and this is one of my favorite CDs, so I'm going to definitely make sure I take that out. Well, let's go out real quick and see if, actually, before I do that, I'll show you a couple other items quickly. Got two more receivers. This is an Onkyo right here, and this one I actually did get the remote with. You can see it right there. I thought the guy said it was an older one. I really didn't pay much attention to it. He said make him an offer, and I offered him $10 for it, and he took it. So I wasn't going to complain, especially considering it has the original remote. It has all the cords, the user manual, and all the antenna and documentation. It can't be as old as he says it is, because if you see right there, it actually has HDMI hookups. And for those of you that are interested, there is the model number, was that TX-SR605. So again, I mean, these deals are out there. And if you guys are looking for something to resell, the best thing you can do is look for things like this at garage sales, thrift stores, and you can pair these things up with, in like maybe if I want to, I can pair it up with that 100 disc CD changer, nice pair of speakers, and you can sell them anywhere between $100 to $200 depending on the model. This Onkyo, being a high-end unit, is definitely going to bring some good money. And if you look right here, they took really good care of it. They never even pulled off the plastic. You can see I'm trying to do that right now. I'm not going to be able to do it all right now, but you can see this plastic coating is even still on there. And at another community sale, I also picked up this Sherwood RX4103 AM/FM stereo receiver. Now, this isn't a real fancy one. This is only a two receiver, but the fact that it came in the original box with the remote and all the instructions means that this has still got some value to it. I gave I think I gave $15 for this one. I gave $10 for this one. So believe me, the Onkyo was actually the better of the two deals. But since this is in the original box, if I pair this with a cassette deck and a CD player, could probably get $150, $200 for this, maybe $200 to $250 for this one. I386 said, I had a Sherwood and it was junk. The display went out. Sherwood receivers are definitely lower end. They're lower end consumer grade receivers. It depends on the model number. This particular one does still have some value, and it does work as far as I know. Again, I haven't tested any of these. This will probably be for a future video. I'll go ahead and turn you guys around real quick, try to answer some questions. Whew, terrible quality there. There we go. Jeffrey Olanimo said Onkyo is a very good audio receiver. It is. Onkyo is high-end consumer grade. Well, yeah, high-end consumer grade versus Sherwood being like low-end consumer grade. Mid consumer grade would be something like a Sony, a Pioneer, and stuff like that. And believe it or not, there are versions of the Onkyo receivers that are professional grade as well. So you do have to know what you're buying. And of course, there are a lot of apps that'll help you do that. What's it worth? But other than that, the best thing to do, if you're looking at something at a garage sale, you got your phone with you, Google it real quick. Find out what it's worth. And if they're not asking a crazy amount for it, then yeah, go ahead and pick it up. I've been doing this now for quite a few years, and I enjoy doing it. And I actually provide a service because when I pick these items up, I go through them, I clean them, I fully test them, make sure all the functions are working. So I don't have, I am the middleman, but I'm doing something valuable. I'm actually setting somebody up with a item that is fully working and guaranteed. Whereas if they were just to go and buy it themselves at a garage sale, they would actually have to do all that work. Got there. Ray Williams said that Onkyo receiver was manufactured around the 2003, I believe. I have no idea. Actually, tell you what. Let's find out. I'll go ahead and take out the user manual real quick. Turn you guys around. And let's see if there's a date on it. Sometimes you can actually find dates on these, believe it or not. Now, the receiver itself might be a year or two newer than this, but this will give us a good idea if there is any dates in here. Wow, that's actually really cool. Check that out, guys. You can mark all your speaker wires because this is a 7.1 channel surround sound receiver. You can mark all your speaker wires so you know what the heck everything is. Well, there you go. So this particular Onkyo receiver was manufactured sometime around 2007. Again, it could be a little newer than that, but it's definitely not any older than that. And I'm not surprised, again, especially because it has the HDMI in it. If it didn't have the HDMI, I would say it was older. But I'm telling you, these deals are out there. You can still find them, and they are well worth picking up. It's just a really good sideline, and I really, honestly enjoy doing it. All right. What does everybody say? Do we want to go outside and check on the weather once again? I think that's the right thing to do because I'm seeing some more tornado warnings. Let's go ahead and check out on the weather. Go outside and check out the weather. Talk to Mom, and then come on back inside and show you a few other things I picked up today. Woo! How's it looking?
It's starting to rain harder.
Yeah,
No thunder and lightning.
I'm noticing that. Let's see. Well, it's definitely gotten more cloudy. Before you could see breaks. Now it's pretty much solid clouds. I still don't see any tornadoes, though. I don't know why they're saying a tornado.
No, there could be, it could be, far away. I can feel it on my feet. Well, we haven't had rain lately, so we really needed for the plant.
Yeah, we do. And honestly, the other thing we need rain for is to clean all the bird crap off of our cars. My van sits under the pole right there, and the birds sit up there, and they literally crap on it all night long. So I wiped it off the other day, but there are still little bits that I couldn't get off.
No. That's what he said. We get free car washes.
Yep, free car washes. Don't have to pay a thing for them. And my neighbor coming back. Whew, he's got the right vehicle. I wouldn't want to be out in anything less than something like that, or the big Ram 3500.
It's cool.
Stephen Joseph says hello. Chet Belay says, my Jeep is covered in bird poop. We have robins that come sit on our car mirrors and use our cars as their toilets. Yeah.
Tell about my hummingbird feeders I had up for about 3 weeks, for about a month.
Huh? Your
I had a hummingbird feeder I've been wanting for years, and I had it up for about a month, and I never see a hummingbird. And today I actually saw one hummingbird.
Isn't that cool? They finally found it.
I guess they must have found it.
It takes them a while.
Yeah, yep. So, we got it. We got one anyway, so we'll see if we have some more.
I hope so. I would love to see a few. I look every morning, and I haven't seen any.
I know. I look every time I go down. I haven't seen one either.
Woo! It is really nasty out right now. Tyler says big purple things on the radar. Yeah.
Oh, he's looking at ours.
I think, Tyler, are you looking at ours right now?
Probably going to watch the TV.
Ruben says he's watching the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I remember seeing that. Only tornado warning there. Yeah. Yeah, well, believe me, we'll stay safe. If I think there's a tornado coming, actually, I'll know because there's a tornado siren right at our police station, our satellite station, which is like a quarter mile from here. So if I hear that going off, we're going inside. Believe me.
Gotta grab the cat.
Yeah, we got to find the cats. Michael Paradin says, hello to your mother and father from Montreal, Canada.
Bonjour.
Yep.
Somebody from Montreal.
Michael says hi from Montreal.
Say bonjour.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
I don't know if, I'm pretty sure he must speak French.
I don't know.
But you guys know, I've said this before, my dad's from Canada.
Born in Canada.
Born in Canada, and we spent a lot of time in Sherbrooke, is where his parents used to live.
Yeah. And Lake Megantic.
Lake Megantic. A lot of them probably have never heard of Lake Megantic.
Oh, I bet they have.
Yeah, maybe.
Especially since that train derailed. They got very big.
Oh yeah, that was a big
scary.
issue. That
was
really
scary.
devastated the town.
Yeah.
What, about 10 years ago
I don't know
now?
how many years ago. Yeah, something like that. Something
8.
like that.
Yeah, it's. I know it's been a while. Oh,
Scary.
this is really, really nasty weather. I'm telling you. Happy Mother's Day from Stephen Barber.
Thank you. I'm glad I brought all my cushions in from the chairs outside. I knew it was going to rain today and tomorrow, so I said, well, let me put my cushions in so they don't take 3 days to dry out.
That was smart.
Yeah, because
That
I
was
like
really
to sit outside
smart.
in the morning and eat breakfast.
Yeah, it is nice. And it's funny because I'm so active that I don't hardly sit anymore.
Uh-huh.
But now that I've pretty much lost all the weight, I'm going to start relaxing a little bit more, maybe sitting out front, as long as it doesn't rain.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to sit out here during the day in the front because you get the sun all the time. The back gets the morning sun, but not the afternoon, so, you know, it's nice,
Right.
better sitting out there. And then once the sun starts going down, we like to sit in the front. Whoa.
Woo! I could feel the hair on my hands standing on edge.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
We may be going in, tubers. I think this storm is getting pretty close.
Whoa.
Woo! Believe it or not, this is actually really relaxing for me. Dad and I sleep really well during thunderstorms.
You know what I told Dad we missed? Being in our
Water's
trailer
beating up on there.
and hearing the rain on
Oh
the
yeah,
roof.
I
love
missed that. The tin
Yeah.
roof.
Yep.
It's not the same on the motorhome. It's not the same in this trailer. This
Not
trailer
quite.
has a coating on the roof, and it sounds different. Whereas our motorhome was like solid tin. So you would hear like
That was neat.
Sure was. All right, everybody. I don't want to get you too bored, so let's go back inside. And I need to figure out where I put everything because I honestly wasn't thinking about doing a garage sale haul today. So let's see. Let's go upstairs, and I may have a few other things to show you. Excuse my room. I have it set up for testing purposes, so it's a little on the messy side right now. A couple other little things I got. Got this display port adapter, and yes, this is a display port adapter, not HDMI. Got a RCA. This is just like a real cheap antenna, like an HD antenna. Nothing too spectacular. One thing I was very happy about, if you guys remember from a week or two ago, I picked up this like 20-inch Samsung LCD TV, but I did not have the power cord for it. Well, at the same garage sale that I picked up my Sherwood receiver today, I picked up a box of power cords, and sure enough, it had this in it right here. Now, this is a AC adapter for a Fujitsu, probably for an old tablet or something. This one is 16 volt, 3.75 amp, and sure enough, it actually works this TV. It's just about the right one. I'll go ahead and turn it on for you real quick. TV works fine. I think I know I gave $5 for this because it did not have the it did not actually have the what do you call it, the power cable. Wow, check it out, tubers. We're really fairly close. So yeah, this is not good. This is fairly close to where we are. Oh my goodness. Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Huh, buddy? Animals are very intuitive when it comes to storms, so I could tell he's very nervous, Mr. Baxter. We're going to have to stay close because the tornado is definitely on its way. It's been a confirmed sighting right now, and he can tell that something's going on. Can't you, Mr. Baxter? All right, tubers, that's going to have to be it for the garage sale find portion of this because I need to concentrate on maybe getting to safe ground. Unfortunately, we don't have basements. Oh, I think we're about to lose power, so let me go ahead and turn off my computer here. Go ahead and turn off the XPS 8700. And I do apologize. I may lose you guys because, again, we're in a tornado warning right now. And I'm going to go ahead and turn everything off. That's the first thing you want to do when you guys have any bad weather. You want to make sure you turn off and unplug your computers if possible. Now, we have a surge protector built into the house, so I don't usually unplug the computers, but I do turn them down, turn them off, I should say. That is now off. Hope everybody's staying safe. You guys may know I'm a little nervous right now. This is making me a little scared, honestly. Never had it where we had a tornado confirmed this close to us. So yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys with me for a few more minutes, as long as possible. Please keep us in your prayers because this is really getting sketchy right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. So let's stay live here as much as I possibly can. Good boy, Bax. I'm gonna go downstairs. I know Baxter's in here. Hopefully he stays in here. My weather radio, I'm sure, has been going off. I see I have a alert on there right now. Are you guys inside? Yeah, I'm looking at the radar. The tornado is confirmed, and it's on the way. So we got to keep an eye on this thing. So, excuse me, I got to rub my nose here. My nose is itching. All right, so I know I lost you real quick. The radar is saying that the tornado is coming from this direction. I'm going to try. Hang on. Somebody was trying to call me real quick. Hey, buds. I know you guys are nervous. What?
The area's real close to it.
I know. My buddy just tried to call me.
Tornado warning, it's near drivers.
Okay.
As to some of these areas, Oregon acres take
Let me
cover.
see.
Douglas Park, take cover. There's Cherokee Road.
Oh yeah, this is really, really close to us. This is not looking good, tubers. I don't know. I hope my buddy's okay. I think he just tried to call me, but I can't answer the phone when you guys are when I'm live streaming. I'm sorry, I'm having a loss for words right now. But yeah, this is exactly where they're saying the tornado is going to be coming from. I see the lights are going out, so I think we're starting to lose power here. Thank you guys. Chris Bartlett, Stephen Joseph. I'm okay right now, but I don't know what's going to happen. It's just a real iffy situation right now. So if you guys want to stay with me, you can. If this frightens you guys too much, that's fine. I totally get it. I will. I'll try to take cover, Tyler, but remember, we don't actually have a basement. We don't have basements here in the southern part of Virginia because of the water table. So the best thing I can do is go into the bathroom downstairs. That's the safest place. And unfortunately, these houses aren't really built all that well either. Oh, okay. Flash wants a shout out to Josh. Happy birthday. So happy birthday, Josh, from Madame Roy. Hopefully, well, like I said, we'll keep this going for a few more minutes. Yeah, the bathroom is definitely a safe place, and you guys may have seen it before, but I'll show you why. In our house, pretty much every room in this house, with the exception of the bathroom, has windows. You can see we got windows all throughout here, all in the back. Baxter, you okay, buddy? He knows something's going on. It's going to miss us, you think?
Yeah. You're south of it.
Oh, I don't know. Hopefully it does. Dad says it looks like it might be missing us right now. You just bugging for food? Yeah, I bet you're bugging for food. So what I was saying is, there's really two places in this house that are safe during a severe thunderstorm tornado. This is going to be the safest place because this is towards the center of the house, and this is surrounded by basically multiple walls. You have the garage over here, which is 2 walls. You have like 3 walls here to the outside. You have 4 walls here to the outside, and then you have another 2 or 3 walls to the outside. So basically, this would be the safest part of the house to be. By the way, how do you guys like my latest garage sale find? You guys know now that I'm trying to sell on Poshmark. Well, I went and bought a whole bunch of shirts, and I couldn't help but keep this one. Do you guys remember Bob's Big Boy? Isn't that pretty cool? It's a little big on me. This is actually an extra large, but yeah, I like it. So, the one other place in this house, what are you doing? You nervous? It's okay. It's okay, bud. It's okay. The one other place we can go in this house is under the stairs. Now, this is probably honestly just as safe as the bathroom, but you see the problem here. There literally is not enough room for all of us to be in here. If it was cleaned out, maybe we could all hunch down there, and if I was younger and even a little bit thinner than I am now, I could probably make it, but out of all the rooms, these are really the only 2 options. And yes, I do have to do some cleaning. This is an Oric that I picked up at a thrift store a couple of weeks ago. I actually really like this one. I sold the other ones. This one's got the 2-speed motor. If you guys... Oh boy. That's for the gag reel. Anyway, if you guys and gals out there ever want to know what the best Oryx are, they're these ones right here. The orange ones are industrial strength. Dad's calling me. What's up? What?
Turn light on from the 51.
You really want me to show that?
A little one.
Okay.
Little piece.
All right, I'll do it in a minute. I'm going to give him a quick weather update first. It looks like it is going to miss us. Let's go ahead and check outside again real quick. I don't know, though. This actually does still look pretty bad. So we got 37 watchers and 10 likes. Wow, come on, help me out a little bit. Give me a few more likes. If you really like this video, take a moment and put that thumbs up for me. Oh yeah. Dad could sit into that what is it, Astral Traveler. He could sit in that chair for hours and hours and hours, but that wouldn't be good for his back recovery. Man, we got a lot of people commenting here. I won't give out my exact location for obvious reasons. You never know. So you guys just have to know that I am in the southeast section of the state of Virginia. Both, though, if you guys have watched my channel for any length of time, you guys could probably figure out where exactly I live. I don't know. I think we may have been spared this time, tubers. I'm actually feeling very blessed right now. So I am going to do something for Dad because he asked. He wants me to go ahead and show you guys his new toy. What do you think, Baxter? Should we show everybody Dad's new toy? I think so. All right, let's go. Oh, I see somebody sent a super chat here. Who was that? Chris's Check Channel. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate that. Well, at least it ain't snow. Yeah. Though, honestly, I probably would appreciate a little bit of snow. All right, Dad, you going to do it? You going to show him?
Yeah.
I'll let him get his shoes on here. And again, please excuse the mess. We haven't really cleaned up in here recently. You guys might remember the 65 Mustang, which is now a catch-all in the garage, if you will.
Light stuff, yeah.
Light stuff, yeah. It's not hurting it. Yeah. Here's one more thing. I'll show you this while he's preparing the car. Pick these up for $2. Hang on a second. Hang on. These are just some knee pads I got for $2 at a garage sale today, which I do need, believe it or not. My knees get really, really sore after a while. All right, so.
Show the front. This
Okay.
where I'm standing.
All right, so I'll tell you what I know about it so far. I know that the headlights were replaced with LEDs, right?
Yeah.
So basically, you have LEDs that are
LEDs
up
surround.
there that surround it. Is the actual headlight itself an LED or no? It's a bulb. Okay. So this is a regular incandescent bulb, but you can see these LED strips around the lights. And I'm not going to give a lot of it away, but what this actually is a 51 Mercury
Lead sled, they call them.
lead sled. There really isn't a. Is there a model for this particular
No, it was
one?
Merc. Just Merc.
Just Merc. Merc Coupe.
Get a side shot.
All right, so you guys can see this thing has a gorgeous paint job. Dad spent a lot of time today cleaning the front because we had some issues with bugs on the way back, right?
4-hour drive and bug infested country. So
Gnats, mosquitoes, what have
you
you.
got the skirts in the back.
Yep, it's got the fender skirts in the back, the big Mercury badge here,
Look,
little air vent there.
let me show them stuff. You got the spotlights on both sides, which is unique to these cars, and also the visor. It's a customized job for these cars, and they get the mirrors hanging on the door, the old school.
Yep. That's pretty cool how they did it back then. This actually took a little getting used to. I drove this half the way back, and it was really unusual having to drive it with the mirrors on top, unlike most cars today, which have them.
Now, all the
towards the
chrome
bottom.
is like brand new in this car. All the chrome has been replaced. So it's like brand new. You can open the car and show inside how nice it
Let's
is.
see.
Look at the detail by the door and all of that.
Gorgeous. Look at the diamond plate down there. Nice, really in nice shape.
Custom dash.
Yep, custom dash. The seats are excellent. They actually saw the dash the other day.
The tilt wheel.
Yep, tilt wheel, air conditioning, AM/FM cassette CD, 4 speakers. Unlike this would have originally probably had 1. There are the fender skirts right there. You can see them right there. They really look good. I really can't wait to show you guys this car in the daylight.
Yeah.
We
take
can get it
outside.
out because it really doesn't do it justice here. Check this out. How do you like that? That's how the gas tank opens. Everything is different or a little more unique to this car than
Yeah, the big
most.
side bumpers, all that chrome.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine what it cost originally to do all that chrome?
Well, you know, to chrome a car like this today, with all new chrome like this, it's over $15,000.
Oh, I believe
chrome.
it.
Just the chrome.
I mean, that's absolutely incredible. All right, troopers, that's all. That's the little teaser number 2 for this. You guys are gonna have to wait for the full review.
Should I show them the hood?
All right, yeah, we can do that. We can show them under the hood. Now that we actually know how to open it. There's 2 latches here. We couldn't figure that out the first time. Actually, probably should have asked the guy we bought it from how to open it, but you got to remember, with old cars, things are always a little different. And there's the engine.
Let me shine a little light in here.
Oh, thank you. Somebody else sent a super chat. Hang on, let me see if that's showing up. Mark, thank you, Mark. Mark Covington sent a $2 super chat, and he said, "Hope everything is making it." What did he say? "Hope you are all making it okay. We're doing just fine."
See the 302 Ford motor and up-to-date new transmission overdrive.
4-speed then, right?
4-speed automatic. It's 51. You
Oh
see
yeah,
51.
51 Mercury. Now we are going to do something different with this. The person on it before, I guess, just wanted people to know what it was. But I think you said you were going to update the letters. So it kind
I'm
of.
not gonna. Well, I don't know if I'll do that. See how the detail is on here? Mm-hmm. And how beautiful the job is. It's a show car.
It is gorgeous. All right, that's gonna be it. We're gonna stop this right here because I don't want to give too much away, and it really doesn't do it justice being under these lights. So let's go ahead and check on the weather. I'm going to have to end this in just a couple of minutes. I want to thank everybody for coming. I mean, this is probably the most viewers that I have ever had. Oh, you just scared the cats. Who is it, Baxt? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Yeah, again, they're cats. Whenever it storms, they get really, really scared. I think we might actually be clearing up a little bit. Let's take a look. Yeah, I can see the clouds are breaking. And I am going to do something for you guys real quick before I end this. Since I got a super chat, actually 2 super chats, and yes, it is still raining, so I'd say it still counts. I'm going to stand out here just for a moment. Once again, I want to thank everybody for coming to this. I love doing these live streams. Am I going to do more of my normal content, regular video uploads in the future? Yes, of course. But the live streams allow me to branch out a little bit, interact with you guys, and especially when I'm busy, it really, really helps to do these. So I'm going to end it here. Please continue to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed